Hey guys, let's jump into our daily mobilizer standing and seated variation. Starting out, we're going to start from our feet, work our way up to our neck and our shoulders. So getting started, we're going to stand right behind our chair with our hands on the back of it, feet planted about hip distance apart, and we're going to step your right leg behind, nice long stance. So you want to step back just as far as you can, still place your heel all the way onto the ground. So from here, pressing into your chair, you're going to lift the chest and embrace the tummy muscles here. Squeezing the butt cheeks now, you're going to rise up on the toes and press that heel back down to the ground. So my tummy stays engaged the whole time, and I slowly press that heel all the way down. There's 3, 4. Make sure you're breathing as we go through these stretches, guys. If we don't deliver oxygen to our muscles, they can never relax, they can never change. They're always going to get tighter and tighter. So we need to continue to deliver oxygen around our body as we exercise. We'll do 2 more. Last one. From here, you're going to step up about halfway here now. And now we're going to come into a little bit of a squat. You're going to drive both knees forward, standing back tall. Again, try and keep the chest lifted, the head lifted, and most of your weight's in that back foot right now. So right now, we're strengthening the legs and the hips, but we're also stretching our soleus muscle, which is our deeper calf muscle that does not cross our knee, it just crosses our ankle. Good, a couple more. Good. Stepping that foot back out again, just a little bit. You're now going to lift the front toes and you're going to push the hips behind you. Coming up. Good, flatten the back foot, lift the front toes, push the hips behind you. We're trying to get a nice stretch in the back of our hamstrings here, behind our knee, maybe up into our butt. So keep the glutes engaged, keep your bum squeezed, keep the tummy engaged here. If you want to make it more challenging, you can let go of the chair. It's going to challenge the balance a little bit more. Good. On our next one, we're going to go back and we're going to hold. So push the hips behind. Push the heel into the ground now. So I'm activating all the muscles in the back of the leg while I keep driving my hips back, back, back. Nice deep breathing. Good, relax, come forward and walk out the feet. Then we're gonna do that all again on the other side now. So feet hip distance apart. You're gonna step your right foot behind you this time, nice long stance. You want to make sure that you're only stepping back far enough so that your heel can still touch the ground. From here now, I'm going to come a little closer to my chair. I'm going to rise up, tall, tummy's engaged, press that heel back down. My glutes are activated and squeezed. They're supporting my hips. They're supporting my pelvis, my spine. We'll do 5 more. 4. 3, grow tall through the top of your head. 2. Good, last one, step up about halfway. Again, feet are still about hip distance apart. From here, gentle bend of the knees, chest stays lifted, and we're driving those hips, the knees, forward, coming back up tall. So we're trying to keep that back heel glued to the ground here. Again, we're still looking to stretch and mobilize our calf muscles here. Good, go 4 more. And you want to keep in control of all of these movements, guys. You don't just want to up and down and pulse. That's when we get injured, so we want to be in control of all of our ranges of motion that we're moving through. Good, from here, step that foot back again. Good, press into that chair, grow tall from the top of the head. We're now pivoting on that front heel, driving those hips behind us, and coming back up tall. Good, lift the front toes, push the hips back behind us, coming tall. Again, now we're looking to get a stretch in the back of your right leg. Again, you might feel that pull all the way down to the toes, past the knee, just behind the knee, behind the hip. Everyone's going to be different here. If we're having any back discomfort, we want to make sure we're squeezing the glutes, that we're activating the tummy muscles, and just moving through a small, slow range of motion. If it hurts, stop, don't move as far. Good, our next one, push the hips back, Come into that nice hamstring stretch. Now you're pushing that heel into the ground. So I'm trying to push through the ground right now. I'm activating all of the muscles in the back of my leg. And we're breathing. Go 3, 2, 1. Good. Standing tall. Walk out the feet for a second. Good. Placing your hands on the back of your chair. You're gonna walk the feet back. Bring them a little bit wider this time now, and a little bend in the knees. You're gonna push the hips behind you and let your arms reach forward while your head hangs between the arms. Take some nice deep breaths. You can inhale, round, exhale. Inhale, round, exhale. You might get some cracks in your back here, that's okay. Again, if anything hurts, just try to go slower and move through a smaller range of motion. On our next one, you're gonna push those hips back behind you, and now you're gonna straighten out your right leg, and you're gonna straighten out your right arm, and you're gonna try to push your right hip away from your right hand. And breathe here. So this is really gonna stretch the side body, maybe all the way up into the arm, right into the armpit. Good, over to the other side. Now straighten out your left leg, your left arm, and pull your left hip away from your left hand. I'm so used to being right, that was almost hard to say. Good. Come back to center. Squeeze your butt. Come up tall and walk those feet in. Good. Roll out the shoulders. We're going to go down to the chair now. All right, so having a seat in our chair here, guys. We're going to start with our cat-cow, so a little bit more spinal mobility here. So having your feet planted about hip distance apart, you're going to have your hands resting on your thighs, and you're going to push into your thighs. You're going to round your back, let your head hang down, tuck your tailbone, squeeze your butt cheeks here, squeeze your tummy muscles, and then you're going to relax your butt cheeks, lift your head, lift your chest, roll your shoulders back and down, and look up to the sky. Exhale, push away, tuck your tailbone, let your head hang. Imagine pulling your belly button through your spine, and then inhale as you grow tall, arching the back, looking up to the sky. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, roll the shoulders back and down as you lift the head and the chest. Exhale. And inhale. Good, let's try 3 more here, guys. And exhale. And inhale. 2 more. Make sure you're breathing, guys. Don't hold your breath. Our body can't relax. We don't deliver the blood and oxygen it needs if we hold our breath. Good, last one, come up into a neutral position, meaning both of our butt bones are evenly weighted into the ground. We have a gentle curve in our low back. We're pretending we have a rope pulling from the top of our head, and our tummy muscles are nice and engaged here. So when we're slouched, that puts a lot of pressure on our spine, so we want to try and sit in that neutral position with a little gentle curve in our low back. So from here now, we're going to start taking your right hand, placing it on your left knee, and your left hand's going to come onto your right hand. Yes. From here, take a deep breath in. You're going to inhale, up and over, and you're going to rotate and look behind you, and then exhale, come back. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, coming back. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, coming back. Good, keep going there. As you inhale up and over, grow tall to the top of the head. Squeeze the tummy muscles, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Come back to center. Good. Inhale up and over. Bring back down. Good, we'll try 2 more. Good, so we're getting some spinal mobility happening here in our upper spine, neck region. We're getting a nice, good stretch around that shoulder. So we're gonna switch sides now. Take your left hand, place it on your right knee, your right hand on your left hand. Grow tall. Push both butt bones into the chair. Take a deep breath in as you come up and over. Exhale. Arm comes back down. Good. Inhale, up and over. Exhale. Bring those arms back down. Keep going. Good. Don't lose that height from the top of your head. Keep growing tall the whole time. Keep a gentle engagement on the tummy muscles. Good. 3 more. Good. Look back as far as you can behind you. Good. 2 more. Last one. Coming back to center. Good. Relax the shoulders, roll the shoulders out here. Good. From here, we want to make sure we're scooched right to the edge of the chair. Feet are going to be together to start, and we're going to press one leg out in front of you. If hinging forward is uncomfortable for you with your legs together, feel free to place those legs apart. From here, growing tall again to the top of our head, we're going to imagine a string pulling our chest towards our big toe. So we inhale, exhale, go down. Good. From here now, you're going to take your left hand, place it on the outside of your right knee. From here, you're now going to swoop your right arm out to the right-hand side, and you're going to look over to the right. Exhale, come back down to center. Inhale, coming up and over. Exhale. Good, keep going there. I'm going to show you a couple of movements with the feet a little wider. So from here, we would hinge forward. Hand goes on the outside of the leg. Inhale, up and over. Exhale. Good, let's try 2 more. Last one. Good. From here, let yourself fold over. Use your legs if you need to. If you can reach the ground, great. Let your head hang. And then we're going to roll up to standing, and we'll switch sides. So left leg's extended long, right knee is bent. Again, if it's more comfortable, place those feet a little bit wider. From here, growing tall through the top of the head. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, pull the chest down towards your big toe. From here, take your right hand, place it on the outside of your left leg. Take your left arm, you're going to swoop it out to the side and up. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, we go up and over. Exhale, come down. Good, grow tall through the top of the head the whole time that you're here. Keep the core engaged. Keep your glutes engaged. Good, let's do 1 more. And exhale, come back to center. Again, if the feet are a little wider, you can let it drop. And roll up tall. Good. From here, scooch the butt back just a little bit. We're going to take your right leg, cross it over top of your left knee. If this is uncomfortable for your knees at all, guys, straighten out this other leg and just cross over as much as you can. And then over time, we can start to work towards coming up into this figure 4 position. From here, growing tall through the top of the head, we're going to gently just try to push this knee down towards the ground. And hold there, breathe. If it hurts, just ease off of that stretch a little bit. Good. If we're down here, we can just gently lean forward and push that knee out. Good. Coming back up tall, we'll switch sides. So again, if we're doing the full figure 4, we're here. Crossing the left foot over the right knee and pressing that left knee down towards the ground. If that's uncomfortable on our knees and we're not there yet, we're straightening out the right leg, crossing over the left leg over our shin as much as we can, pushing that knee down while we hinge forward just a little bit. So ideally, guys, we're going to get a good stretch on the outside of the hips here. Again, if it hurts, if it's painful, and you can't fully breathe, inhale and exhale, then you need to ease off. There's no point in stretching like that. Again, if our body can't get the blood and oxygen it needs, they're never going to relax. We can never get that message from our brain down to our muscles that it's a safe, calm environment, that they don't need to remain tense. Good, and hinging up, uncross the legs, perfect. A few shoulder circles here. We're bringing the shoulders up towards the ears, back and down. Taking some deep breaths in and exhaling out all that air. Good, we'll go 2 more. Good, and last bit here, guys. Take a deep breath in, bring those arms wide, exhale. Give yourself a great big hug. And give yourself a pat on the back. Great job, guys. Keep it up. Try to get this mobility drill in a few times a week, every day if you can. It's short, it's sweet. It's going to help us mobilize, get into the habit of exercising regularly, making our bodies feel good, get our blood, our lymph moving around. Keep it up.